Hey everybody, it is that time of year. College football is back and week one picks are right around the corner. Before I get to my picks, let me tell you all how I did last year. I did fantastic. 193 and 73 on my picks. I had a fantastic year. I'm hoping to do as well this year as I did last year. Now, for those watching this for the very first time, what I do is I take the top 25 teams. I will go through the rankings and pick all the games featuring the top 25 teams in the country. And at some point, if there is one, which normally there is, I will give you my upset pick of the week. These are straight up picks. I will mention the point spread if there is a point spread, but these are mostly, well, not mostly, they're all straight up picks. So let's get to it. The week one games for the 2023 college football season featuring the top 25 teams in the country. Going to start with the Thursday night game. Florida heading to 14th ranked Utah. This is a rematch of last year's season opener between the two, and I actually picked Florida last year as my upset pick to beat Utah, and they did do that. Am I picking Florida to win a second year in a row against Utah? No, I'm not. Utah's going to win this game. The game is at Utah. I'm going with the Utes to win. To the games on Saturday, or actually I should mention Utah's a 4-point favorite in that game. Now to the games on Saturday. Arkansas State travels to 20th ranked Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a 35.5-point favorite. A lot of hopes for them possibly winning the Big 12 conference. Their last year in the Big 12 conference. Oklahoma's going to win this game. This should be an easy game. They're a 35.5-point favorite. I'm going to take the Sooners to win. In a very well-publicized game, Deion Sanders makes his coaching debut at Colorado as they travel to 17th ranked TCU. The Horned Frogs are 20.5-point favorite. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, Colorado could pull it off, but I don't think they will. TCU is going to win. They had a fantastic season last year, getting all the way to the national title game last year. I like TCU to start off with the victory. East Carolina travels to the number 2 team in the country, Michigan. Michigan is a 36-point favorite. No Jim Harbaugh? No problem. Michigan will win that game. Utah State travels to 25th ranked Iowa. Iowa is a 24-point favorite. That's going to be a team to keep an eye on this year. Is this going to be a team that can contend in the Big Ten West, win that division, go to Indianapolis to play for the Big Ten title? It's going to be interesting to see. I like Iowa to win this game. Virginia plays 12th ranked Tennessee. This is actually a neutral site game. This is going to be played at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Volunteers are a 28-point favorite. They were one of the really nice surprise teams last year, getting so close to the college football playoffs. It was almost to the very end, honestly, for Tennessee. I think they're going to have another good year. They probably, I think, are the biggest threat to Georgia in the SEC East this year. I'm taking Tennessee to win this game. Mercer 1-0 travels to 22nd ranked Ole Miss. There is no point spread for this game. I am going with Ole Miss to win this one. They had a really good year last year. I expect Ole Miss to be really good. Keep an eye on them in the SEC West. I'm not saying they're going to win that division, but just keep an eye on them. They could surprise people. I'm taking the Rebels to win. Portland State travels to 15th ranked Oregon. There is no point spread on that game. I am taking the Ducks to win that game to start off 1-0. Boise State travels to 10th ranked Washington. The Huskies are a 14.5-point favorite. A lot of hope for Washington to possibly make the college football playoff this year. I'm going to take the Huskies to win this one. They will start the season off 1-0. Buffalo travels to 19th ranked Wisconsin. The Badgers are a 28-point favorite. This is probably the team that's going to be the favorite, I think, the Big Ten West this year. It's either them or Illinois, but I'm going to give the nod to Wisconsin, I think, as the favorite to win the division this year. I got Wisconsin winning this game. They're going to start off the season on a really good note. Speaking of the Big Ten, third-ranked Ohio State travels to Bloomington to play Indiana. Ohio State's a 30-point favorite for this game. This is quite an interesting way to start the season if you're both teams, especially Indiana. You got to start off hosting a team that could possibly make the college football playoffs again this year. I'm going to take Ohio State to win. In an old Southwest Conference battle, Rice travels to 11th ranked Texas. Texas is a 35-point favorite. A lot of people saying Texas is going to win the Big 12 this year. We're going to have to wait and see how that turns out. I will be taking Texas, though, to win this game. Tennessee State travels to 13th ranked Notre Dame. 1-0. No point spread here. Notre Dame, they got a real easy start. They put 42 up on Navy last week. I'm not sure if they're going to put 42 up on Tennessee State, but I do like the Fighting Irish to win this game. UT Martin has the unenviable task of traveling to the number one team in the country, the two-time reigning and defending national champion Georgia Bulldogs. There is no point spread for this game. Georgia looking for the rare feat of attempting to be the first team to win the national title 3 years in a row. It hasn't happened in close to 90 years. They're going to start off on the right foot. Georgia wins this game. Nevada travels to 6th ranked USC. USC 1-0. They are a 38-point favorite. This is another team that a lot of people have a lot of hopes for as far as them getting to the college football playoff. They got a good chance this year. They got the reigning Heisman Trophy winner there in Caleb Williams. Really good. Not sure if they're going to make the college football playoffs or not. I think it's going to be close, though. I take the Trojans to win this game. New Mexico travels to 23rd ranked Texas A&M. The Aggies are a 38-point favorite. Hopefully they have a much better season this year than they did last year. I'm taking Texas A&M. State travels to 16th ranked Kansas State. No point spread here. Kansas State, the reigning, defending Big 12 champions. A lot of people forget about that. TCU all the way to the finals, played for the national championship last year. Texas has a really good team this year. Oklahoma has a really good team this year. There's Kansas, the defending champions of the conference. They're going to have a good start to this season. Kansas State will win. Middle Tennessee travels to number 4 Alabama. The Crimson Tide are a 39-point favorite. They are trying to forget about what happened last year. Alabama will win this game. 21st ranked North Carolina faces South Carolina in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium. The Tar Heels are a 2.5-point favorite. This will be my upset pick of the week this week. I'm taking the Gamecocks of South Carolina to beat North Carolina on a neutral site. Get you that upset there. South Carolina starts the year off with a big win. West Virginia travels to 7th. Penn State, 20.5-point favorite. Should be an interesting game, but I don't think this is going to be much of a problem for Penn State. They will win this game. They will go to 1-0. South Alabama travels to 24th ranked Tulane. Tulane, 6.5-point favorite. They had a great year coming off winning the dramatic fashion. They're going to continue that momentum. Tulane is going to win this game. They will start the year 1-0. 18th ranked Oregon State travels to San Jose State. San Jose State 0-1. The Beavers are a 16.5-point favorite. Oregon State to win this game. And watch out for Oregon State. This team could be a sleeper pick to make the Pac-12 conference title game this year. On Sunday, the Oregon State game is on Sunday as well. This is the big game on Sunday. Probably the big game of the week here. 5th ranked LSU at 8th ranked Florida State. Pardon me, I had to move my mouse real quick. The game is in Florida. LSU is currently a 2.5-point favorite. This is a tough game to pick as well. Same last year, like US or like Utah and Florida. I gotta go. When I think they've got the better team, I think they have the team that could maybe be the biggest threat to Georgia winning the SEC this year. I'm going to take LSU to win this game. It's going to be a real close game. I would take the 2.5 points if I was doing the point spread, but I'm going to take LSU to win. And finally, our Monday night game. Yes, a Monday night game, but that's how it starts. 9th ranked is at Duke. Clemson is a 13-point favorite. They're looking to win another ACC title. And I think they're going to start off on the right foot. They're going to beat Duke here to start year 1-0. So, do you agree or disagree with me? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Maybe who you think is going to win the national title this year? Upset picks? Tell me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for this video, and I hope you enjoy the first week season.